Welcome to Murfreesboro, Tennessee, and Johnny Red Floyd Stadium, home of the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders. And Raider fans have been clamoring to get this one started all week. Northern Illinois about to kick it off as we get things started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Middle Tennessee's offense will have the football first. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, defense is starting to make a comeback. Like, I'm excited about this new era of football. Like, we're seeing better tackling and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch them on tape, fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on that side of the football, and they don't have to change a lot week to week. This defense dominates. They do what they do, and they don't care if you know it. You can't do anything against them.
Johnson wants to throw it. Under fire. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And that is how you silence this raucous crowd. Defensively on the road. First drive of the game, setting the tone, getting a huge sack on 3rd down.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Playing the field position game as he makes the fair catch right at the 50. So Northern Illinois' offense will take the field for the first time. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Jesse, those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won. And last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
They just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. When you're going backwards and you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over, that's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. And a precision punt there will pin them deep inside their own 10-yard line. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. He's got a little room. He'll pick up 6 out to the 13. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. The play action fake. Fires to the tight end. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Offense a little backed up here, and boy, would it help to convert this 3rd down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Bring in the heat. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
This play will be a big indication of whether this drive goes anywhere on 2nd and long from the 11. Finds the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Fires to the wideout. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Caught over the middle. It's Fowler. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. They'll run it from the gun. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. And he's got it counted all the way to 55. Never in doubt. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Florida dominated almost from wire to wire. And a game like this makes you harken back to those Chris Leak, Tim Tebow, Brandon Spikes teams that won it all in 2006 and again in 2008. Really unexpected outcome in this ranked-on-ranked matchup. The type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get him the same.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Pocket breaking down. He'll pull it down. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains.
You got to be impressed with the quarterback on that last play because he's already been sacked a ton of times in this game. He knows he does not have a lot of time to survey the field, get through his progression. So as soon as he feels a lane to take off and run, he's going to take it. A really nice job that time, showing off the athleticism and picking up the first down.
And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Johnson looking to throw. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. After that last incompletion, the offense is now in punt formation. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. The Huskies come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Another incompletion on 3rd down. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll go back to work and punt it away for the 2nd time. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Give to the back. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Pass completion, move the sticks, and let's see if they try it again.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Johnson wants to throw it. This time on target. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. They just keep firing. Got it in the middle. It's marked. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Off play action. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. The punt team makes its way onto the field. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Handoff to the lone back. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Motion from the wideout. Wants to fire on 2nd down. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Quarterback moving. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Cole. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down. Lets it fly. It falls incomplete, and that'll do it for the quarter. We've reached the break. Northern Illinois holds the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the 2nd. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Trying play action. He's going frontal. Caught at the 25. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Wide receiver going in motion. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Touchdown, Northern Illinois! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
Man, he's off to a good start this year. That's already his 3rd receiving touchdown. We're only 4 games into this season. I love how they line him up all over the field, and as the season goes on, they're going to keep being more and more creative with how they get this guy the ball.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. Takes the easy one to the back. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Unloads to the right. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. And here comes the punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. That one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires left. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Soft spot in the middle. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Off the play fake. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. The give out of the gun. Turning it on! Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Johnson looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Now facing a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Unleashes one deep. To the end zone, and it's picked off.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his 2nd interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Catch and stride inside the 15. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10.
I love when you back the defense off of you. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
Northern Illinois will line up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Finds his big tight end. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They want to dance their way in on 3rd and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Huskies. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Oklahoma is lighting up the scoreboard right now thanks to a dazzling offensive display. They're up by 21 over Vanderbilt. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And that's the 4th sack this offensive line has given up today. And guess what? You thought they'd be better. Last week, they got their butts chewed out. 6 sacks they gave up. This week, on their way to doing it again, this offensive line has to step up.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Handoff from the gun. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. They bring the punter onto the field now. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Gonna run it. It's Carroll. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll snap it from the 30 on 1st down. They'll leave it with him. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Here comes the option. And he's able to bounce off 1 tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught, close to the marker, it's Fowler. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19. He'll pull it on the read. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Here's 1st and goal, and a touchdown here might put this thing out of reach by halftime. They want to throw it. Looking to get it in. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The give to the fullback. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Northern Illinois.
And you love giving it to the big boy right near the goal line, plowing ahead. You know he's going to put 2 hands on the football, lower his shoulder. 2nd and goal. You don't need 3rd and goal, thanks to the big fella.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So they moved the ball 43 yards on that drive and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Johnson wants to throw it. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. To the air on 2nd down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Looking downfield on 1st down. Behind his tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, break out the oxygen tanks. Defense picks it up. Touchdown, Huskies. And they turn it into a defensive score.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the point after is good. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. He'll start the return inside his 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Quick release by the QB. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. 2nd down coming up. Johnson looking to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Beautifully thrown ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the 1st down. They go to the ground. And he's able to get some positive yardage before he's brought down, and that'll bring us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Man, if nothing else, a notable first half so far in Murfreesboro. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Floyd Stadium.
He'll put total leather and get this second half started. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Fowler. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the 1st. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Grabbed over the middle. It's Terrell. They make the stop right there, but Northern Illinois has the 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Snagged in the middle, it's Fowler. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one? Hauls it in. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep down the right side. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. Got some room to run. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. Look, that interception is not the quarterback's fault. It's those dumb coaches for putting him in the game.
Putting him in that position in the first place, right? I'll tell you what, let's give the defender some credit here. I think, Reese, he just wanted the ball more. He did a great job in coverage, watching the QB, anticipating the receiver on his break. He went up, he plucked it.
And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The give to the single back. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Johnson wants to throw it. Here comes the heat. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
This has been a frustrating day, and I'm not sure it's going to get any better. You're already down huge. Listen, this offense can't protect this quarterback. They don't do anything right now. This defense has had their number all game long.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. He'll take it on the return. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Got him downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
Quickly out to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Northern Illinois putting together a threat in the red zone. Power football with the run. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Northern Illinois. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he puts through the extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Interesting matchup this week in the Big 12 today. In fact, they're all interesting this season. Colorado is currently trailing in this one, but I've seen crazier things at Folsom Field. Trust me when I tell you that. Guess what I'm saying is a comeback could be in the cards. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Baylor. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else in college football.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Wide receiver comes in motion. Now the play fake. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? Johnson looking to throw. He's got his man, makes the grab. Now they'll They'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Got it set up on the outside. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. And down he goes. Tried to pick his way free, but the defense stops him behind the line.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. They got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in this second half.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And everybody in the stadium knew that was going to be a pass, right, guys? I mean, it's 3rd down. You're trailing by so many points right now, and the defense is just smelling blood in the water. They're like sharks out there right now, getting after the quarterback. They've been doing that all game, by the way, and that's a trend that looks like it's just simply going to continue.
And here comes the punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Back to pass on 2nd down. Still looking on the move. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to the back. Got the 1st down and more. Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the gain, and they move the sticks. Rides the back on the option to give. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. To the air, it's Etienne. Setting up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28, and it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Northern Illinois. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
Really nice job by the quarterback there of just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time, and this is going to be a touchdown, and that's exactly what happened.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he splits the uprights on the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he's coming out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed in the middle, it's Marsh. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Nice job by this guy finding the slot guy on a drag.
Yeah, receiver just working his way across the field, giving his quarterback a nice, easy target. That's an easy completion.
They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Johnson wants to throw it. Grabbed behind the line. It's James. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. Hauls it in at the 40. Excellent coverage and tackle that time, and that's how the third quarter comes to a close. That's the end of the quarter, and Northern Illinois has the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the big fella. He gets it into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 48. And the Huskies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give to the tailback. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll move the wide receiver. The receiver on a jet sweep. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Huskies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Leaves it with the running back. Oh, he's got some space. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Going to the running game. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The play action fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's got him still on his feet. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. Defense rolling out the big bodies to try to stuff the run. Touchdown, Huskies! And they take it in for 6 more points. They extend the lead here in the 4th, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. They'll run play action. He's got the tight end. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. He'll go to the sneak. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. On the ground, it's James.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it, but the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7 has dominated this entire game.
And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. The kick is on its way. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. From the gun, the running back looking for room.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the fourth quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They are going to force feed you the football to try and ice this game. And he's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. They want that clock to run. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Here's the handoff. Plows through the defense. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Leaves it with the back. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
No love lost between teams anytime they square off inside the Big Ten. Here's one that's just gone final. Ohio State looked dominant in a victory that was never really in question. That offense had zero problem putting up points, not unlike the days of Stroud and Fields and so many greats before them. Really unexpected outcome in this intriguing Big Ten matchup, and the type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Keeps looking downfield.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep pouring it on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players, more physical. They were faster, and it showed today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.